All right. Hey, finishing up the Christmas episode of week 14 of reality football. And we had a little bit of break there. And during the break, Fish and I were talking about Christmas toys from years ago. Just marveling at where we come from technology wise, but also appreciating what we used to have as a kid. So I thought it'd be great, guys, if we could look at or talk about a couple of your favorite Christmas toys from years past. Skinner, why don't you go ahead?
I have two, and we may have talked about this in last season, and it always comes up to mind. When I was a kid growing up, I was a huge pinball fan.
Hmm.
Pinball machines I was fascinated with, and it didn't matter who it was. And my favorite, of course, was always Star Wars. But
Okay.
they had Indiana Jones and Star Wars, and um, they, I had this game. It was probably about I don't know about 8, maybe 14, 16 inches wide, probably about 2 feet deep, and only sat about maybe 4 or 5 inches. To me, as a kid, it was pretty big, but it was just a small thing, and it was actually a pinball machine. You had the buttons on the side and the levers, and I played it until it didn't play anymore. I wore out holes inside that thing from beating that ball up.
Okay.
And one other thing was was all my Star Wars stuff. Who knew today if I had all that stuff? I had the Millennium Falcon. I had
Hmm.
all the figurines. I had Luke. I had Darth. I had Han Solo and Princess Leia, and I had all the transportation that they had, and I even had a replica Death Star up there on my shelf, and it was just
Okay.
those were my childhood, and I wish I never had gotten rid of them when I was going into the military, but I had to pick and choose what I was taking with me. So
And it's so interesting you mentioned Star Wars. Of course, I saw the movie. I didn't see the movie until I got a little bit older, but I never was into the characters and the memorabilia, nothing like that. I'm more into it now as an adult than ever I was back then, though. All right, go
gotcha.
ahead, Fish.
Well, a couple come to mind. Well, first of all, when I was a younger kid, one of the greatest toys, which they've re-released recently, was the Evil Knievel stunt cycle.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Oh yeah.
You know
My
that
God.
that thing worked every time you did it. The manufacturing Ideal Toys back then.
Yes.
You could put Evil Knievel on the handlebars, doing a handstand. The
We were
thing
cranking
shot.
it.
Yep, you crank that thing off, it would shoot off and do a wheel, and it worked every single time. It
Yeah.
had great balance. You could jump stuff with it, build ramps. That was a lot of fun. As I got a little bit older, I think it was the Christmas of maybe 77 or 78, something like that. I think in my mind it was the same Christmas. So I'll just, but so I got the Death Star playset and all those Star Wars toys,
I knew
Skinner. I
you were
had
going to
all
say
those as well. Bless my parents' hearts. I had all the original figures. I had all the original ships, the X-wing, the Tie
Hmm.
Fighter, Darth Vader, all that stuff. And you're right; it just has a special place in your heart, as your
that. Yeah.
youth, and they were good. They were good toys, Kenner
Great
toys,
choice.
really.
Good choice.
Kenner.
That
Yeah.
from Cincinnati, Ohio, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Um, yeah, so those were great. And then as I got a little bit older, I was like around 12 years old. Again, I think it was the same Christmas. I got the Atari 2600, which was a
Okay.
huge, huge,
Oh
huge
yeah.
gift at the time. And
That
then it
changed
just kind of
everything.
skyrocketed. Right, but the Star Wars toys and the stunt cycle were two of my favorites as a young kid.
Yeah.
Keith, now
I,
you
it,
showed me one on the video.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Before I
ahead.
get to that, the Atari 2600 is like the Nirvana of toys.
It was. I couldn't believe I got
It
it.
just
It
killed
was
everything else.
yeah.
You
That
didn't,
was a whole other level, and that was it.
you didn't play
Nothing
with
topped it.
yeah. You didn't play with nothing else. You were in
No.
your room all day long with your
Yes.
friends playing games.
Yes.
So
Space Invaders and Breakout, all that stuff back
yeah.
Oh
then.
yeah.
That was I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Yep.
Combat if you couldn't afford a game. But
Combat, sure.
so anyway, I was so glad you mentioned the Evil Knievel. I had one as well. One of the
Hmm.
greatest toys ever. Just looking at it, hearing the sound of the wheel when you just revved it up, it was great. So I'm going to go with two other ones. The one you were alluding to, we talked about that. I know you have as well.
Hmm.
Um, Classic Football 2.
Oh,
Uh,
the
That's
number
but
two.
Number
Mattel,
The
two.
right?
best
Yeah,
one.
Mattel, right, Keith? Mattel toys.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Just a great one. Of course, the difference between one and two, as Bish was talking about earlier, you can pass with this one. And
Hmm.
man, we just thought this was the greatest thing. And I was telling Fish, I love looking at this juxtaposed to my Madden 20 on PS4. And then I go back to this. It's just a great dichotomy, and I really learned to appreciate it. And that's a great toy. Yep. Now, you guys are talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars this, Star Wars that. I'm going to go back further. I'm going to go back younger. When I was a kid, I had Eagle One from Space 1999.
Oh, man.
No way.
I had the big ship like this, and you could take the front part out and the jet engines out the back and put it together and make a short ship, a scout ship. Oh my gosh, the side panels open. That was the greatest thing in the world to me, man. I would walk around flying that thing all through the house. So Space 1999, way before Star Wars like that. And I was totally into it. Sci-fi nut from an early age.
Very good.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
So hey guys, you guys want to tell people where we can be found again?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, so we could be found at Facebook at you can look for us at Reality Football 1, or look for our hashtag Reality Football 1 and find our posts and get to our page that way. YouTube, you could just search us at hashtag Reality Football 1. You'll find our channel. Give us a subscribe and check out our videos there. So this video here you're watching, if you're watching somewhere, we do post these on Facebook and YouTube. We also post an audio-only version of this on your favorite podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. If you do listen to us, if you prefer to listen on the go or what have you, you can also listen to us on your favorite assistant device at home, Alexa and otherwise. You can just say, hey, play the Reality Football Podcast and listen to us. Give us a rating and review. Give us a subscribe if you would care to support the show that way. You can email us at realityfootball1@gmail.com, as mentioned earlier. We also are out there on Twitter and Instagram. Just look for Reality Football, and you can find us there. And TikTok, which, every 50-plus-year-old person is really looking for TikTok. I'm joking, but you can find us there on TikTok at Reality Football. We got some, behind the scenes of different things that we post there as well. So that's where you can find us. And, again, it's just, if you like our stuff, we thank you. A lot of you have been listening to us for quite a while. We appreciate that. We have some long-term fans, Kelly and other people out there has been listening to us since day one. We appreciate that support. So, best thing is if you like us, so, share with a friend, support us, share on your page. If all you do, guys, is take us and share a post on your Facebook, that helps us out. You don't need, we're not asking you to bother people or whatever. Just share it, get the word out. We appreciate the support. Thank you.
Yeah. You don't have to buy our products.
Not yet. We're not. It's coming soon though. Santa Cuz shirts.
Yeah, no, we got the Mike Skinner belly cream. This is gonna come out real soon.
Yeah.
Or the Keith Porter crop shirts to feed me.
Oh gosh, no.
All right, fellas, been a good week. Have yourself a great week, and next episode will be right before Christmas.
Yeah, sure will.
All right, for Reality Football, I'm Skinner.
I am Porterhouse.
I'm Fish.
Peace out.
All right. See you guys later. Take care.
See ya.